In this video, we're going to focus on the auto text feature. So the auto text feature is connected with the substatuses found in the leads, which I'll take you to that in a second. But for this, if I wanted to create an email campaign for unable to reach, I just click the plus symbol, and I'm going to add my text. And then let's say I want it to go out on day 2 after I switch it, right? Now I have unable to reach. I have one email campaign for one day set up for unable to reach. And I can do this for not interested. The way that we operate with not interested means that the seller is not interested in our offer. However, you could say that it means you're not interested in the home, but I wouldn't want an email campaign going on for homes I'm not interested in. So it's always, I've made them an offer, they're not interested in the offer, and now I want to follow up with them. And you do the same thing for price too high and the home is too old. You might just say, hey, I don't want to keep spending my day and times replying to homes that are too old. So you just put one that says, I'm sorry, thank you for the information, but the home is older than what we could purchase, and just set with one email, and then the system will do it for you. But the rest of them, price too high, not interested, and unable to reach, these are homes that we want to purchase. And just because they've gone quiet does not mean that we can't purchase that home. We've had so many homes come back to us because of the email campaigns, and sometimes they're 6 months. In fact, I just had one today on a newer home that the email campaign has got them back to us, and now they're ready to take a much lower offer than they originally were. So you can set it for days, and you could do another one, right? So let's do another one on day 4 or 5, or you know what I mean? You could do as many as you want. And then let's say you set it up and you definitely want to slow it down because too many of them will just have them unsubscribe or, have them flip out on you. So then you can switch it to months. The way that we do it is we have, I don't know, I think it's like 4 or 5 day, and then we switch over to months, and we'll do month 1, month 2, right? And depending on the campaign, some of them go all the way to 50 months that we will continuously reach out to them. Now, mind you, all of this is happening behind the scenes. By the time you switch it into unable to reach, it's what's considered an archive status. And to go through this again, it is in another video, but just to go through it again, archived only means that the default view of these leads is not displayed in your leads tab. But you can always go in and retrieve them. So now I clicked unable to reach, and now all of the homes that I've put as unable to reach pull up. So let's say Kathy here, I've been chatting with her and she just stopped responding. And that's for a multitude of reasons, right? We all know that things get busy. They're just not ready to sell, whatever the case would be. A lot of them, we get frustrated, and so we just give up on them. But I'm telling you, we buy so many homes from people who they just weren't ready at the moment, or they were trying to figure things out. And so we want to constantly keep up on them. So if I've spoken with her, I've maybe even talked to her on the phone, she's no longer answering the phone. If I switch this to unable to reach, what it's going to do when I refresh it, it's going to archive the lead. And so now it's going to put it in the non-default view. It's gone. I can continue with my work on my everyday work, and this could go months into the future, and I have long forgot about Kathy. What the email campaign's doing is spitting out those emails, and then when Kathy responds, it will pop up immediately as a notification over here. You will get an email that Kathy has responded to you, and then when you come into your leads, this will be highlighted as red with Kathy. Then you just start talking with her normal. what it has done is it has removed it from the email campaign. So you won't have to worry about an email going out to her again and 2 days later that you've set, because the moment that anyone responds to you, the lead status automatically switches to contacted, and there is no email campaign for contacted. The one thing that I will caution you about is once you've sent it once through the email campaign, if they go quiet again and you click the same one, they're going to get the same email as they did in the past. It doesn't pick up again right where you left off. However, because we're also in the same business, we want that to be the case. We want the email campaign to pick up right back to where it left off, so they're not getting repeat emails. And so that is in the works, and will be brought live shortly. I'm not sure exactly when we'll get to it, but it will be soon enough that will happen. So yeah, that's how you use the email campaign. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us.